Have you ever seen blank stares from your students when teaching? What if you could change those blank stares into light bulb moments? The way we teach can either lock students into memorization or unlock their critical thinking, problem solving potential. Let's explore 3 shifts that can transform your classroom from blank stares into light bulb moments. The first shift is from showing to sharing. Instead of starting with you, us, showing students how to do something, let's start by sharing. Students have lots of background-based knowledge. And if we just start there, students can actually work together and share their ideas and reason it through. Providing answers doesn't always equate to understanding. We need to ask ourselves the question, are we really showing students how to learn if we only show them how? It's important in our classroom that we engage students in the productive struggle. We need to invite them into sharing their reasoning, being aware of their reasoning, and then engage them in the idea that productive struggle is necessary in order to learn. When students share with each other and with the class, they cultivate a deeper learning than they would have normally, and it creates a collaborative classroom environment. Inquiry is one way that we can guide students move from the showing to sharing. If we provide an element that is a certain way and ask them to find what they notice, wonder, what patterns exist, those opportunities can create more meaningful long-term understanding. One inquiry I have on my TBT store, Thinking Math Corner, is the polynomial sort, the classifying polynomials. It's about learning how to define a polynomial. What makes a polynomial a polynomial? And I don't like to just give it to them because they never remember it. So one of the things I do is I provide them with samples, ones that are and ones that are not, and I give them a checklist, and then they have to sort them. They have to use and work with the vocabulary that's in the checklist. They have to discuss it with other people in their group. They have to come up with a consolidated understanding of what a polynomial is. This type of inquiry allows us to cultivate sharing in the classroom when there might not be a base of understanding already developed in students. Imagine the richness of a classroom where a student is explaining their thought process instead of just mimicking steps. This leads us to the next crucial step to moving towards reasoning in our classroom. Shift 2 is moving from answers to reasoning. When we focus solely on the answers, it can be very misleading. Have you considered why an emphasis on reasoning could change student engagement in the classroom? Challenge your students to reveal their thought processes and explain why they got an answer, what their thought process was, what they considered, and what they rejected. For a quick win in the classroom, ask a student to convince you. Say, convince me that that's right. And that way, you also reveal any possible misconceptions, but also any strong conceptual understanding that exists. And students are being more aware of why they're thinking what they're thinking. One example of great questions for these are the ones where you have a comparison. So which is larger, 3/5 or 3/6? Convince me. Tell me why you think that's so. Many students can regurgitate the answer, but they don't understand why. They don't understand the reasoning behind the answer. What is it that makes the answer right? This simple pivot not only improves understanding, but also invites curiosity. Asking questions. Why would that work? Why doesn't this work? Why did I get the wrong answer here, but this got me the right answer? What is it about those things that are different? That curiosity is so important in our students. And sometimes we deny that in the classroom when we focus on memorization. Don't forget, true understanding ignites a joy in doing math. The connections, the reasoning, the I understand why this is, oh, that explains that. Those sorts of things are what makes math joyful for students. Next up, We're going to unlock the final shift that can make a significant impact in your classroom environment. The third and final shift are moving from tasks to triggers. Are your students experiencing math as mere tasks to complete rather than an opportunity for exploration? What if you could transform mundane drills into engaging thinking opportunities? Let's replace repetitive worksheets with thought provoking triggers that compel students to think critically. Introducing application questions that require a context and a scenario and understanding of what's happening are a great way to focus on the critical thinking and problem solving rather than the memorization and completion of a procedure. Two ways to have a quick win in the classroom with this shift is adding a missing piece, like a which one doesn't belong idea or which one doesn't fit, is a great way to have a quick win in the classroom with this shift. Another possibility is adding a prediction prompt. What do you think will happen if we double the length or we double the area? Instead of providing 10 drill questions on slope, for example, choose 3 and ask them what's the same and what's different. The right triggers can elevate student participation and engagement in ways that you never imagined. By now, you're probably wondering, well, how do I implement those shifts practically in the classroom? Changing the way we approach math can be revolutionary for student engagement and understanding. These shifts don't add more to your plate. These just change what's already there. If you want some examples you can use right away, be sure to click the link below in the description for my 3 thinking triggers guide.